Hello guys, let us solve another interesting problem today. Write a program to print all permutations of given list. So they'll provide us a list. What is our task? Our task is to print all the permutations. So let us say they given an input list which contains small a, capital B, capital C. These are the three elements which are present in the given list. Then how my output should be? How my output should be? My output should be capital A, all the permutations which are possible, capital B, capital C, and A is fixed. Let me swap B and C. It also becomes one permutation, right? Yeah. So B and C got swapped, then it becomes one another permutation. If A is fixed, then these two are the possible permutations. When the first position is B and it is fixed, when the first position is B and it is fixed, then what? Then what are the left? A and C are the left. So this is one permutation. And if B is fixed, do I rearrange AC to get another permutation? Yeah. So if I rearrange A and C, then I got another permutation. So now you can tell me, with starting A, all the permutations completed. With starting B, all the permutations got completed. What is the leftover element? C. So now let me swap A with C, so that C comes here, C comes at first position. Then what is present? B is present. So B will come. After B, what is the element present? A will be present because A is swapped to the position of C. So in place of C, we got A, and in place of A, we got C. So this is one possible permutation. And another possible permutation is C, and let us swap B and A, then we got A and B. This is another permutations we got. So let us see how to visualize this code and how to solve this problem. So to solve this problem, what we are doing? So let me create a function, permutations. So first let us see what we are doing. We are just fixing one element, that is A, in this, and then we are just swapping other elements. So here what we did, in first we fixed, we take A and swapped with A. Then again we taken AB and swapped A with B and B with A. Then I got this, right? Yeah. Then again I am swapping A with C, so that I got first element as C. So first thing, I want A as first element, and then B as first element, and C as first element. How do I get it, sir? How do I get it? Let me say my list is A, B, C. This is my data which is present in my list. Now let me take a copy of my list. Let me take a copy of my list. To store the copy, let me take current list as another list to store the copy of my list data. List dot copy is a function which is used to copy the current data. So now to get what do we need to get? Now to get swapping, of the positions, swap the positions for I in range of, what is the length of my list that I need to put here? What is the range that I need to put here? What is the length of my list? That is the range. Length of list will be my range. If I print my elements at that position, list elements at that position. If I print my list elements at that position, I got A first time and B second time and C as the third time. My output. You can see I got A, B and C. However, how I need, sir? Now I just wish to generate. I just wish to generate A, B, C. This is one pattern. This is one permutation I want to generate. And then I would like to swap A with B so that B comes at first, right? B comes at first. So I'd like to swap in that way. So B comes first and A need to be swapped to the position of B. So this is another combination. C is in the same position. Now I want to swap. I want my C to be in the first position. C to be in the first position. How do I get C to be in the first position? I need to swap A with C so that C got to first position and A got to last position. So C got to first position and B will be in the same position and A will be in the last position. So now I just want this type of output from the given list. From the given list, I just want to generate this type of output. How do I generate, sir? Each and every time, do I need to copy my list? Yeah. So each and every time I'd like to copy my list. So in here, what I need to perform? What I need to perform is I want to swap. I want to swap. I want to swap. Which position? This is 0th position, right? Yeah. I want to swap 0th. I want to swap 0th position with 0th position with which position, sir? First I need to swap A with A, then only I get it. So first position I don't need to change anything, or else I need to swap A with A. That means in position of A I'll put A only. So in that case I'll get this as my result. And in second time I need to swap with the element which is present. Let us write the indexes as well. So this is the 0 indexed element and this is the first indexed element and this is the C is the second indexed element. Now first I need to swap 0 indexed element with a 0 indexed element only. Then my A will be at same position. Then I got this. Now after that I want this. I want this from this list. Whatever the list I have, from that I want this. So how do I get this, sir? If I swap first position element with 0th position element, then I'll get this. Is it? Yeah. B got swapped with A. That means first position element got swapped with 0th position element. Now you can see, how do I get this? How do I get this? C will be in the first position and A will be in the last position. You can see if I swap C with A, then I got this. Then I got this permutation. How can I swap it, sir? To swap it, I need to swap the position of 2 with the position of 0. So what we are doing, we are just swapping 0th position with ith position. 0th position with ith position. In general, we can say I am swapping from 0th position to ith position. In here, where I am starting? I am starting at 0th index, right? So my start index of swapping, to swap, where I want to start? I want to start at 0, right? Yeah. So from start index, I'm swapping. I'm swapping which indexes? I'm swapping starting index with current index, and I'm swapping starting index with next element index, and I'm swapping with next element index. In that way, I'm swapping my starting index with all the indexes which are present, right? Yeah, I'm swapping with all the indexes which are present in my current list. So to swap the starting index with all the positions of ith positions, that means all the positions. So first I'll pick this, next I'll pick this, next I'll pick this. In that way, I'm picking all the elements, I'm swapping every time. So what is the length of list? My length of list is ln of st. So how to swap it, sir? How to swap? So let me swap it in current list. So let me take my of current list of this start index, comma, this current list of this particular ith element. I need to swap. I need to swap start index with the current element, ith index element, and ith index element with current start element. So how to swap this? So you just need to provide for start index what I'm swapping, ith element I want to swap it to start index, and for ith index I am swapping my start index element. So here we are just moving the ith index element to start index and starting index element to ith index. Here we are just swapping. So let us see how our list will become. So current list I am printing. I am just printing the current list. So if I run, then you can see now my 0th position elements got fixed. Is it? Yes. My 0th position elements got fixed. All the possible 0th position elements I got in the list now. So now I just started at the 0th index and all my 0th index elements I got now. All my 0th element indexes I got now. So now what I want to do, sir? Now again I want to do the same thing. So if you see this list, in this I just fixed this element. I just fixed 0th index element. So now again from which list I want to sort, from which list I want to find the permutations? From the sub list. So whatever not fixed elements are there, those I need to sort again. So you can see if I find the possible combinations again, then they will be A, BC is the possible combination, one possible combination. And if I rearrange them, then I got C at first, then I get C at first, and then I get B here because B and C got swapped, so that it will be, we are getting this. So what we are doing, at first we are fixing first element, then we are fixing second element, by swapping all the possible combinations. So I'm just fixing it now, and then in second time I'm just swapping it with the next element, immediate next element. So what we are doing the same thing. So since I'm doing the same thing repeatedly, so let me take a function so that it will work. It will work for me. How many times do I call that function? That will work for me. So let me say PR is a function. Let me say PR is a function. That PR function task is just to find all the permutations of my given list, whatever the list that I provide. For that list, whatever the list that I provide for that list, it needs to find all the permutations and print at the end. So this is the current start index, you can say start index, and let me provide length of my list as well in this, so that each and every time I don't need to calculate it again. So now I'd like to pass my list, that is ABC as my list, while calling the function. I'd like to pass the list. And what is the start index? First, I want to fix the 0th index element. So to fix the 0th index element, I would like to provide 0 as my start index. And what is the length of the list do I got? That is length of my, so length of my list. What is that? It is 3. So I can clearly provide 3 as my input. So in this way, if we provide the input, then list will store the current list whatever we given, and starting index will store whatever the index we given, and length will store whatever the length we given. So now in this, so coming to starting index, it will be given by previously called, where the function is called, that will give me the starting index. So now you can see I swapped my current index of list. So now in this step, what I just done is I'm just swapping my current index with all the next indexes and current index. So I'm just swapping the current index with current index as well as the all the next indexes, so that I got all the possible permutations of my starting index. For my starting index only, I'm telling starting index only. So in this way we can fix the starting index. So here we just fixed the starting index. So here we just fixed the starting index. Now what I want to fix, sir? My starting index got fixed. Now what I want to fix? I want to fix the next index as well, right? So I want to fix the starting index and next index as well as next index till the length of my list. Till the length of my list, I need to fix each and every element, right? So for that, I again need to sort. I again need to find the permutations, of my current list, at which index, sir? My zeroth index is already fixed, sir. My zeroth index is just fixed. So which index I need to fix now? Next index, that is first index. So start index plus 1 will provide me the next index. And what is the length of my list? It is constant, right? So I just provide the same thing. So now you can see it will again call this function, and then it will come to this and just execute this, and then again it call the function, it come to this and just fix it. So at first my zeroth index got fixed. Is my zeroth element index got fixed? Then what are the elements for the zeroth index I got, sir? A I got, B I got, as well as C I got. So my zeroth element index got fixed. Okay. Now in next, what I'm doing, I'm just passing my current list as well as my next index. What is the next index? Start plus 1. That is nothing but 0 plus 1. What? 1. So 1 got passed, and length of my list. That is, what is the length of the list? That is 3, right? So my length of list also passed, that is 3 got passed. So now you can see at first index, I again need to fix my first index. Each and every time my first index got fixed. Now. So after that, if I reach to the end, then do I need to stop, sir? Yeah. Where do I stop? If I reach to the end index, that is nothing but last index minus 1. If I reach to the last index minus 1, then do I need to stop, sir? Yes. So that condition we need to write it now. So whenever I reach to the end index, that means I fixed up to here. I fixed up to my end index, which indicates what? Whole list got a permutation, right? Yeah. So if my length of list minus 1, double equals to my start index. If my length of list minus 1 is double equals to start index, this is the end case, right? So here what I want to do, I just want to print whatever the list that I got, that I want to print. That's it. So let us run and check whether we are getting all the permutations or not. Here you can see ABC, ACB, BAC, BCA, and CBA, CAB. So let us provide another input, sir. To check. Let us provide a length is 2 only. We need to change the length as well here, right? So if we run it, then you can see AB got printed and BA got printed. Sir, can you make it some more generalized way? So let's say my list is given dynamically. Let's say my list is given dynamically. So how to read the list, sir? By using input only, right? To read a line, we use input function. So I'd like to split my input based on space separation. So I'd like to use split function. Since my list is splitted and it is stored in the form of list. So to provide the list here, I'll provide the variable name, whatever the list. And what is the length of list? How do I get it, sir? So length of my LST will provide me the length of list. So let us check with the different cases. Let us provide A, B, C. You can see all the possible permutations got or not. Yeah, I got every possible permutation, sir. So if I provide another input, let us provide another input and check, sir. So you can see for AB, for I need to provide a space between them. For AB, do I got all the possible permutations? Yeah. Since we are space separated, we need to provide a space between them. So now you have told us how to do it for a list. So now can you tell us? Can you tell us? Let me provide an input 1, 2, 3. Does it provide me all the possible combinations, sir? Yeah. So you can see if I provide 1, 2, 3, I got 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2. So all the possible combinations I got. Sir, I want to read the data is stored in the form of string. I want data to be in integer format, sir. Then you need to map. Your given list to. Then you need to map your given list to your integer. For that you need to use a map function and a list to convert this map object to list type data. So let us run and check, do we are getting integer values or not. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, all the possible combinations we got, and we got in integer format as well. So let us provide another input. So you can see all the possible combinations I got, all the possible permutations I got, and they got printed as well. So now, sir, you told us all the possible permutations for a given list, for a given, for a given list. So now I just want to ask you a small change. That is, if I want to provide you a string, then can you tell me all the possible combinations for it, sir? Yeah. Can you tell me all the possible combinations for it? Yeah. Let's say my string is given in input. So to read the input, I need to read by using string function. So how do you do it for a string, sir? So for the given string, can you find the all possible combinations for the given string, sir? Yeah. So now let us do it for given string. So to do this, I need to do just a small modifications. So let us see what are the modifications that I need to do. So at first, I don't like to change this code. So that's why I'd like to rewrite the code again, or else I can just copy this code and paste it in below and then modify whatever the changes that I want, so that it needs to work for the input string. What are the input string that I need to make work out? So to read the given string, we just need input function to read the given string. So now I would like to pass my string as my input, sir. So I'd like to pass my string as my input to the permutations function. So I passed the string as input, and I need to fix from which positions to which positions, sir? From 0th position to length of my string, I need to fix again. So from 0th position to length of my string, I need to fix it again. So now this function is called, sir. Now this function is called. Since I am using string, it feels to be very good to me. If I take string, length of string will be a len str, let us say. So in this also, from where I'll start, from the given index I'll start, and to fix the start index. So here what we are doing, we are just fixing the start index. We are just fixing the start index with all possible with all possible permutations. So we are just checking all the possible values that I can able to fix for the first index. So I'm just checking all the values and just swapping and fixing my first index. So to get that, so here we're just fixing the starting index of all possible permutations. So now in this, I'd like to start from starting index and move till the length of my string. Is it? Yeah, length of my string. So here I can replace it with the length of my string. Yeah, I'm just moving from starting till length of my string. I just want to fix my current current starting index. So let me save it in current string, current str with a string where I'm fixing my starting index. Just I'm just fixing my starting index. So to fix my starting index, so let me pick my what are the element present at the ith index. How do I get my element present in ith index? From the string, from the string to get the ith indexed element, from the string to get the ith indexed element. So let me write, let me pick what which element I want to replace, that I want to pick, right? So I want to pick, I want to pick the ith indexed element. So my ith indexed element got picked. So let us take an example so that it will be more clear to us. So let me say I have A, B, C. Now I just, let's say I just want to swap A with C. So I just want to swap A with C to get C, B, A. So how to do this, sir? I just want to pick the C element. I just want to pick the C element. So now what my string will become, sir? So my string will become AB. And I want to pick my start element as well. So I want to pick my start element and current element, that which element I want to swap. That means picking element. So to pick the start element, so pick underscore start will be the start element. Let me say string of the start index. String of this start index will provide me that start element, and string of this ith element will provide me the ith element. So now let us create the current. So now let us create the current string will become, the current string will become. First, I need to place whatever the string which is present up to, my start index, right? Yeah. So to place the string which is present from starting till start index. So till start index, and during start index, what I need to place? I need to place pick element. I need to place pick element plus from in string I need to put the string which is constant. That is what, from starting till, from starting plus 1 till, from starting plus 1 till where ith index, from starting plus 1 till ith index. from start index plus 1 till ith index, I need to place the string as it is. After that, during ith index, what I need to put, sir? During ith index, I need to put the start index element. That is what pick start. What are the element that I picked at start that I want to put? After putting the ith element, do I need to put the same string which is left over? Is it? Yeah. So to put the same string what is left over after ith index, I need to put the same thing as it is. So now I think I got my string. Let us print and check whether I'm getting or not for the first combination. For the first three combinations, let us print and check I'm getting my current string or not. So let me comment these two as well. So I just commented now. So no, this is not needed. So I just like to remove this. So I just remove that. Now I'd like to provide my string input by running the code as A, B, C. So ABS I provided. So you can see why 2 times it got printed. Let us run it again. So A, B, C. So you can see it got printing 2 times. Why it is printing 2 times? Let us see where it got printing 2 times. So here what happened? So when does this occur? It occurs during first time. During first time, what happens is I'm just picking my first element and then placing it first element only. So I'm just picking first element and placing first element only. So that's why what happened is during picking and placing, I'm just placing it 2 times, right? So since we are placing 2 times, we are getting 2 times that element. Even solve this, we can solve this by using if statement. If pick is double equals to my, if pick is double equals to my pick start, then or else, yeah, let me tell this way and then again I'll tell another way as well. Pick is equals to, let us say, take an empty string. So then this case will be overcome now. Since without providing two times the data, we just removed one time. That's it. So this is one case. This is one case. And what about the other case, sir? Is the other case is even we can remove it. Since it is first case, we can even print it here. We can even print it here. So here, if you see, oh, what is the current string that I have? That is the current permutation. That is the current permutation. And from next permutations, you need to print from here. To print from next permutations, we need to take the range from starting plus 1 index, right? Because starting index got printed here. So we need to first starting index got fixed here. From next indexes, to get the all permutations, I am just starting from next index. So let us run and see so that you got to observe that the result that I am getting correctly or not. So you can see I just printed here starting index and then other whatever the swapped things that I got which was done in this. That means next immediately next from the start index that I am swapping from here, those got printed here. I just commented this, right? Yeah. So these are the possible two ways to avoid that mistake. So now let us recall my function. Now my first position got fixed. Now my first position got fixed. To fix another positions, to fix next position, we need to call our permutation function again. We need to call our permutation function again to fix the next position. We just asked to fix the next position. Here also we need to call it, right? Here also I need to call my permutation function by passing my string and start index plus 1. Next position, I want to ask my permutation function to fix and just need to pass my length of my string. So here also I need to pass my length of my string and here instead of my current list, I need to provide my current string. So what are the string that I have that I need to pass here now? So, so when do I need to stop, sir? When do I need to stop? In the same way, previously, how we stopped at just one index before my length of list, here also one index before my length of string, I just need to stop and I just need to print my current string. What are the string that I have that I need to print here? So what are the extra elements that I'm printing that I'm just commenting here? So just run and see A, B, C. Let me provide this input. So I'm getting some error. So let us resolve how to resolve this. Let us see how to resolve this. What is the issue that we are getting? We are getting the issue is, yeah, here you can see maximum recursion depth exceeded in comparison. So when did it occur, sir? It occurs during, since permutation of I'm calling my function again inside, right? So here it leads to my max recursion depth exceeded. If you write return, if you write return statement after this if, then it got to be solved. Let us run and check whether it is solved or not. So let us provide the same input, that is A, B and C. So let us, you can see all the permutations do I get? Yeah. So all the permutations of my given string I got here. So you can even provide 1 2 3 as well. So even you can provide 1 2 3 as well. You can see all the permutations you got here. So even you can try it with another A, B, C, D. So another large input, you can see all the permutations that possible will be got printed here. In this way we can solve this problem. To find all the permutations of the given list was explained in the above, and now we even solved it with the given string, all the possible permutations for the given string. I hope this video is understanding to you. So you can also even try it without having this. Just comment this and remove this comment here. So remove this comment here, and even you can try this. It will work. So let us provide 1 2 3. So you can see all the permutations we got here. Even we can now don't need this return as well. Even I commented this return. You can see it is work. It will work. So 1 2 3. So you can see here it's not getting, right? Yeah, it's not getting. Yeah, I think this was happened that some internal cases will be failed whenever we just taking the pick value as empty. Even this is not a valid thing. So we just need to use in this way only, that is just need to call our permutations again from here. So let us run and check again. So here you can see all the possible permutations we got here. So this is the only way that this is the one of the way that we can solve permutations by using recursion. That means recalling the same function, calling the same function from itself is called recursion. So I hope this video is understandable to you. Must try the both list permutations as well as string permutations, so that you get to have a knowledge on how to solve this problem during exams as well. So I think this is very important to solve without using inbuilt function. By using inbuilt function, you can even solve it by using a single line, that is from iter tools. You can import directly permutations, and in that permutations, if you pass a list or else a string, then you got all the possible permutations. In that way, it is very simple by using inbuilt functions, but knowing the internal logic is very important to solve other type of these questions. I hope this video is understanding to you. Please practice. If you like to suggest this video to more audience, then please try to comment on this video so that it will reach to max audience. And if you like this video, please like the video. Please try to comment the video. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye. See you back again in next video.